If you think this speaker, yeah, this is a speaker. If you think this is funky looking, check it out when I turn it on.
Ready to pair.
Whoa. Okay, blue blinking light. Let me pair it with my phone right now. Go to Bluetooth setting and it should show up, and it is now, yep, Gravastar Supernova. That is this speaker right here. Listen up.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay, so this is a Bluetooth speaker. It doubles up as a camping light. And why is it a camping light? Let me show you all the light functionalities. You can actually switch color. Okay, these are the single color, it doesn't cycle. And the legs are foldable. You can fold it down for a very dramatic lighting effect on the table, or for more stability, widen it so that it lifts the speaker. Yeah, there is a driver cone right at the bottom. This is the bass driver. This is the treble. This is the tweeter right in front pointing forward. It is not a 360 speaker, so it doesn't throw sound all around. For bass effect, you do want to position the tweeter facing you. Now, why am I so excited about this? Now, let me take a look. Okay, because you have to get past the gimmicky look of this speaker. I've just turned off the light, and without the light, it looks pretty unassuming. So I click the button at the top, it turns on the light again. If you double click it, it actually changes the light effects. Right, this is the camping light that it is on. It's actually flickering just a little bit. Now, if I were to turn off the lights, you might actually be able to see some better effect. So let me just do that. Okay, and here you go. After I turn it off, you can see the lighting effect is kind of dimming, glowing a little bit. Okay, double click again and it should go into this RGB lighting that cycles through. You can't control any more effects from here. You can't dim the lightings anymore, but there's a power button at the top. There's a plus and a minus button, not for controlling the lighting effect, but for controlling the volume of the speaker. Speaking about the volume of the speaker, let's try this. Let's play some sound. But before that, let's turn on the studio lights again. Okay, I'm gonna switch the lighting to something which is more to my liking. I like this color, like a cyan Tiffany blue kind of color. Okay, let's play some songs through this guy and let's hear how it sounds. I have actually put a Sonos Roam here for a very good reason. I'm not going to be playing this and testing out the sound, but just listen to this guy, okay? I'm going to be playing music right now. I will set the volume to about 65%, thereabout. Oh, wow, that is loud. My God. Okay, so I've told you that there's a tweeter up front and there's a bass driver at the bottom. And the whole speaker component of this whole contraption right here is in this 2 centimeter stack right here. Tweeter here, bass driver below. And that is it. If you cut away the legs, if you take away the lighting, if you take away the carrying handle or the hook where you can hook on top of your tent, assuming, this is all that is producing that amount of sound. It is very, very strong bass. The vocals are rich and don't know, I mean, just audio has progressed in the recent few years to such a state where the amount of music pumped out by something this big is actually truly astonishing. Look at the diameter, it's nothing more than 3.5 inches across. And I think the bass driver inside is probably 2.5 or 3 inches. It's really quite something to be getting sound from a speaker of this size. So I've mentioned that this is a Bluetooth speaker. If you have two of them, you can actually stereo pair, like the Sonos Roam. Now the Sonos Roam is also a Bluetooth capable speaker, but it has Wi-Fi, this doesn't. This goes via Bluetooth, and the only way to get sound into this is Bluetooth. Or actually, there is another way. Now, right down the back, you have actually two extra ports. Now, one of the ports is a USB-C port, which does nothing but supply power. So there's no ADC or DAC converter right here. And there's another port right here, which is the 3.5mm circular auxiliary audio input jack, meaning to say if you have something that requires output like from a laptop, you can actually output that, or maybe a portable DVD player, you can actually output the sound from that player into this such that the sound is playing from here. So it actually has a built-in battery, same as the Sonos Roam, but we have a slight problem now. The cost of this guy is $179 US. Granted, it comes with a free Ghent 65-watt charger that comes bundled with this, which helps alleviate the price a little bit, but it's still $179 for a Bluetooth not very smart speaker. There's no assistant, whereas the Sonos Roam actually does have it. And it has a mic built in, this doesn't. It has auto tuning, this doesn't. But the sound quality is truly astounding. If you really are out just for sound quality without much frills, I think the Supernova is probably the one that you want to consider, and it's definitely a lot more funky looking. Now, as compared to the competitors, there are many out there. You have the JBL Flip, I think it's at Flip 5 or it's at Flip 6 now, and then there's the JBL Charge, which is slightly bigger. Those are very good speakers. I have down there the Bose SoundLink Mini, I have some Anker Soundcore speakers, I have some Huawei speakers. There are plenty of speakers that runs on batteries like this, but this is truly great sounding. It's not a big brand name, but Gravastar has already built up quite a big following, and those of you who are looking at Gravastar product, you can see how funky their design is. They can command this kind of pricing based on just two of those factors. One is the design, and second is the sound. So when it comes to the Gravastar speaker, whether I recommend it or not, I think the only issue here is the price. If you need a charger that comes free with this guy, well, yeah, maybe it will help bring the price down a little bit. Otherwise, the Roam is a good consideration. But if you are really just out for the sound, this is the guy to get. So sound quality is not the issue here. The issue is the price. It is slightly pricey. So get a good deal on this and you are in for a treat when it comes to sound performance. So for those of you who are interested in how the Sonos Roam sounds like, when it first launched, I did actually extensive coverage on the Sonos Roam. So go check it out. See my video right here. And I'll see you over in one of those videos. Or maybe if you are interested in another funky Gravastar device, maybe this video here will help you. That's the earpiece which I reviewed. Came with 3 casing. It has LED lighting. So now you know, right, roughly where Gravastar is moving. And I'll see you in those videos.